This is question number 19 on the June 2015 calculator paper. Okay, looking at this question, I could see there's a diagram up here and it says it's not drawn to scale. They've said that ABCD is a rectangle, CDE is a straight line, so I could see the rectangle there. There is the straight line. AB is 12, which is on the diagram. Angle ACB is 60, and that's on the diagram as well. Angle EAC is 90, and that's this one over here. Okay, so looking at this question and thinking about what maths I need to do, they've asked us to work out the length of CE. CE is this distance or this side altogether, and you must show all your work in. Alright, so they want us to show all the work in to support this answer. Looking at this question to begin with, I could see that CE is a side on this right angle triangle, AEC. So I'm just going to draw a sketch of it on this side. There's the right angle triangle. That's A, that's E, and that's C. Okay, now looking at this diagram, this is 60 degrees. Because that's a rectangle, all the corners are right angles. So that means this angle here is going to be 30 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to work with that. I'm going to use that to help me work out CE, which is what they want us to find. Now coming back to this shape here, all I know is that AB is 12 centimeters. I know that that's 60 degrees. So if I just focus on the triangle ABC, that's 12, that's 60. If I could work out AC, which is this distance here, that's going to help me to find a side. I already know an angle. I could work out CE, which is another side. So let's do this maths. As I said before, I have angles, I have distances, so I do need to use trigonometry. So I'm going to write down SOHCAHTOA to begin with. SOHCAH and TOA. Okay, so looking at the triangle, directly opposite the angle is 12, so I'll label it O. Directly opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, and that means that this side here is the adjacent. I want to work out the hypotenuse. I don't need the adjacent side, and I know that that's 12. So I'm going to use SOH in the SOHCAHTOA. So that means I need to use sine of an angle. And it's the hypotenuse that I want to work out. So if I cover that up, the hypotenuse, which is AC, is going to be opposite over sine of the angle. Opposite is 12. Sine of the angle 60, and that's what I need to work out using my calculator. Just get your calculator, and all we need to do is 12 divided by sine 60 equals, and I've got 8√3 there. I could turn that into a number form, but I need to use this number, and to save me having to write everything all over again, I'm going to just leave it as 8√3. You could write out the number, but you'll get little errors, margins of error, as this question continues. So what I know now is that AC is 8√3. I'm going to write that in here. I'll just give you the number answer if you decide to use it. 13.8564. So AC, I know, is 8√3. I'm going to do the same type of calculation as I did before. So I need to go through my trigonometry. Opposite 30 is this side here. Opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, and that makes this the adjacent. I need to work out the hypotenuse. I know the adjacent. I don't know anything about the opposite. So that means if I go back to SOHCAHTOA, I'll need to use that particular one. And again, it's the hypotenuse that I want to work out. So I'll be covering that up. And so CE is going to be adjacent, which is 8 root 3, or you could have written out the whole decimal number, over cos of 30. And I just need to work out what that is going to be. So if I do 8 root 3 divided by cos 30, that gives me exactly 16. If I used the decimal number, I would have ended up with 15.99999, and sometimes that can be a bit confusing. But if you did write that down, the examiners would still give you full marks for this. This is what I'm going to write in the answer space down below, 16 centimeters. That's what CE is. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward trig question, right? It uses it twice in a question. You need to think about it. You need to make sure you understand it. And this is definitely one that you should be able to get all 4 marks in.